Hello everybody and welcome back once more to Jillo Lantern. I am the OutbackAl.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi Noob.
I'm Envy Jitters.
I'm CheerandCosplay.
And I'm Kozi.
And we're going to get back on into this. We're in the middle of the night. The nighty nights.
The Night 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yes, the Night 2. Sorry, gotta find that. Yeah, I think that's it. Right. I was the investigator asking something, and we will figure out what we were asking right now. None of it was your fault, Villian. I hope you realize that. You did all that you could.
You haven't heard everything yet. I messed up so much.
Everyone makes mistakes. You're only human after all. You're human, right?
Everybody has those days.
I don't know. I don't think we established
That's
that.
what I was thinking.
You can't see it, but I'm glaring at Yin right now.
I was thinking it too.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
I'm not sure how to take that coming from you.
Oh, I could so easily twist that. Then take it as the compliment it's meant as. Chapter.
Oh, that was
Should have
quick.
fucking ended there last. Oh my god.
Awkward.
God, I'm an idiot. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody, to Jillo Lantern. I am the OutbackAl.
Thanks.
You're looking better.
Well, we'll see how long that lasts.
Now we have to go. We'll have to just like look for the chapter markers.
Yeah,
I feel like I've done
think
this
so.
twice.
But how could we have known? You know?
Yeah, I know.
Now, where were we?
Let's make a deal. That's the one with Wayne Brady, right?
Yes.
Hey, you may have given all your little drunken buddies a second chance for them to waste, but you're doomed to a fate way worse than anything they're gonna get.
Fine.
Huh?
Nani?
I said fine. Do whatever you're going to do to me, but please spare me the attempt at breaking my spirit before you do it. I know that most of those assholes at that party probably don't deserve to live. Hell, some of them probably won't even survive to graduation regardless.
Damn, pessimistic.
But I have to believe that there are some good people mixed in there as well. People who deserve to live and make something of their life. Yeah, I'm probably an idiot for not giving you the book and saving my own skin before. And I'm definitely an idiot for coming out here alone. But I'm an idiot who did what she thought was right. I know that doesn't count for shit in this world, but it's all I've got, so I'm clinging on to it. And here comes the part where the bad guy calls me an idiot for being Nobel.
Nobel. You have a peace prize?
Huh. I can respect that.
Wait, what?
Did you fly?
No,
I
we were
think
crouching.
we were crouched on the ground.
Oh, okay. I kind of forgot some of the context of this scene.
Careful
Because
of
she
your
shackled
legs.
herself to us.
Ah, right.
But yeah, valuing your community over yourself, I definitely get that.
Someone cut up her pumpkin patch.
Yes,
You,
that's why she's a demon.
you're fucking with me, aren't you?
Not yet, we're not.
No.
No. No, I mean it. We demons are very community focused. I absolutely get where you're coming from. That's not how you
Get
spell
what
She
it.
we-
gets what, where you're coming from, what, why you're coming from, what, how you're coming from.
I mean, I do the same thing for my community. Any demon would. Really?
Okay. So, does this mean you're not going to kill me?
What? How is it going to kill you?
What?
I mean, that would be kind of counterproductive, don't you think?
What?
Ugh. We're back to that again?
They speak English and what?
Sorry. Wait, no, why am I apologizing? You just said you were going to give me a fate worse than the others or something. Jill never
No, I
said
didn't.
she was going to do it.
There's a whole
I
lot
think
of
the witches.
there's a whole lot of
She said-
assumptions going around.
No, she
Yeah.
said the book was sucking our soul. That's why we're cold.
Oh.
You did! You just did! I heard you say it!
No, what I said was you're doomed to a fate worse than anything they're gonna get.
Ah, the current job market.
I never said anything about me dooming you.
Wait, is there a language barrier or is this thing just messing with me? Okay, explain it to me then. From the beginning, please.
Fine.
And now we start the entire game over from Jill's perspective.
At the start of your universe, there was nothing but a bunch of what you call hydrogen and
I mean about the Doom thing!
oh, good, that cuts it down a lot.
Is it just stupid? Or does it think I'm stupid?
Can it be both?
A little bit, yeah. Okay, first off, the spell you cast didn't send you back in time or whatever you thought it was going to do. Well, not exactly, anyway.
Are we in an alternate universe?
It created a small bubble of reality that's going to keep resetting back to the same point every so often. Probably from where we started to when you cast it.
Okay, so we're Groundhog Daying.
A little bit.
You mean when we started?
No. When is what time it is. Where is the point we were at on the timeline where you screwed everything up?
Well, that where could be a when.
Do you seriously not know your basic temporal terminology?
This is starting to give me a headache.
Me too.
So, basically I created a time loop?
Exactly. But there is a very limited range in which we can move around in. We only have about... hang on. I've never been very good with human measurements.
About 300 yards.
Yeah. Wait, how'd you know that?
I can just kind of feel it.
Feel
Convenient.
it.
I didn't notice it until you pointed it out, but it's like the world feels smaller all of a sudden. It's weird.
Huh. Well, I guess that makes sense. Are we just the little statues on the thing now?
Pretty much.
The spell is fueled by your own life force, after all.
Yeah, what?
Did you think the energy to power magic just came out of thin air?
I'll admit I hadn't given it much thought.
Yeah. Well, you probably should have before you cast such a powerful spell. This time loop is going to keep draining away your life until it breaks, or you have enough juice left to power another loop. You don't. Excuse me.
Hang on, what do you mean by draining away my life? Am I losing years off my lifespan every second or something?
No. You would compare it to something more like dancing. It tires you out, but if you sit down for a bit, you'll get your breath back. Blech.
So basically, we're stuck doing the time warp until I don't have the strength to jump to the left anymore?
Oh, I love that movie. But yeah, basically. Only When you fall on this dance floor, you're not getting back up. The spell you picked drains a lot of energy to pull a reset. It's also steadily draining you to sustain its barriers.
So, what happens when I run out of power?
It's powered by your life force, human. What do you think will happen when you run out? You die.
Gulp.
Well, technically you'll slip into a hypothermia-induced coma first, and then die. Unless somebody gets real close and friendly with you real quick.
We could make that happen.
Yeah, maybe.
Body heat is a strong measure of life force. The more the spell drains you, the colder you're going to get.
Oh, this poor ace.
I'm guessing you're already feeling a bit of some of the effects.
This sounds nuts. But it does make sense with everything that's been happening. And I have been feeling a bit chilly since I woke up at the party. There's no way I should be able to know that. There's no way it should be able to know that. But still, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm the only one who can save you from a slow, cold death. And I will.
Huh?
Just as soon as you sign this.
It's an NDA. I
She pulled out
blank
a
hereby
sheet
agree.
of gold paper and handed it to me.
I blank hereby agree to assist the demon identified to me as Jack-Headed Jill in obtaining the witch's spell book, which she would have gotten already if it wasn't for my own human stupidity, in the most efficient way possible. I will help her in whichever way she tells me and agree to whatever terms she dictates, as I understand that it is for the good of my entire reality. In return, she will assist me in not dying a horrible and painful death as the result of my own stupid human actions, and will even make a reasonable effort to keep me from dying in other ways. Oh, sorry, I
I'm
did
not
that.
rereading that. There's no way in hell I'm agreeing to that.
Oh, come on. There's nothing wrong with it.
That has gotta be the most poorly worded contract for anything I've ever seen in my life. Will make a reasonable effort to keep me from dying? What is that supposed to mean?
Whatever's reasonable.
Well, you can't expect me to risk my mission for one reckless human, can you?
Which she would have gotten already if it wasn't for my own human stupidity.
Okay, I'll admit I was still pretty annoyed with you when I wrote that, but it's just semantics.
That is not what that word means.
Whatever. The magic ink is already on the magic paper. I can't exactly rewrite it.
Then get a fresh page.
I can't! I only have the one contract. I had to write yours on the back of the contract the witch wrote. Hello, information.
I blinked at her for a second before flipping over the paper. Just as she said, there was another contract written on the back. The contract was in a different handwriting than the one on the other side. I assumed that the witch had written it herself. It read, I, the witch, hereby contract the summoned demon, Jack-Headed Jill, to kill by its own hand all of the interlopers on my lake before the stroke of midnight tonight, when it is to reappear before me to accept payment of her own choosing. She is not to bother me for any reason, and is not to come within sight or hearing of me until the time she is to receive payment. Beneath it, in an unsteady block letters, was a signature that simply read, The Witch. Wait. No, she wouldn't have gotten it then, because she didn't kill them all by her own hand.
That's
The
true.
guys
Nope.
killed themselves, and we killed Mark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But,
See?
no one is really there to, like, check her work, I guess.
Yeah. See? Nothing wrong with that one either, is there?
I stared down at the contract and reread it a few more times, just to make sure I was reading it correctly. I may not be a law student, but my mom was a lawyer, and that meant I had at least some experience with legal contracts.
Granted, you didn't need to have a lawyer for a mother to see that the whole contract was trash.
True, though I explained it in a slightly more eloquent way. This contract is total fucking trash.
What?
Oh hey, there's that word you don't like.
That contract is fine. It clearly outlines what I'm supposed to do and what I get for it.
Clear as mud.
I dare you to find even one thing wrong with that contract.
Bet.
You'll tail that bet? Oh, shit. I think I missed the thing.
Huh?
Did I miss something?
That
Very
was
important.
Yes.
Why is it not going up and down?
'Cause we're at the bottom.
Yeah, but I can't go up.
We don't need to go up.
Am I on the thing? What the fuck?
If I can convince you that the witch's contract is bullshit, then you have to find some way to rewrite the contract to my benefit.
Alright. Well, when you fail, you have to sign the contract as is.
Is this where the game begins?
I think this is still technically you, Chibi.
No.
I know it says me, but I think
Yeah,
this
no,
is
that's
you.
definitely Jackheaded Jill's line.
Okay. And you only get 3 chances to convince me. We don't have all night here.
Yeah. See, she opened her mouth when Jackheaded Jill
Ah,
spoke.
so they switch? Weird.
Okay, so
Fine.
Chibi is now Vivian, and Jackheaded Jill is Kozi.
Fine. Let's start with this signature, shall we?
Okay,
What's
now,
wrong with it?
now I think they figured it out.
Well, for one thing, it doesn't mean anything. The witch isn't a name. It's barely even a title. There's no way for you to prove who the witch is. If it was the witch of Shish Kebab Lake, then you might have a leg to stand on, but even then...
It's obviously the witch that summoned me and wrote the contract. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that.
I feel like we should be
Good
the
luck
ones like,
proving
pointing out these problems.
If this is the best argument you've got, I'm not convinced.
Then how about the handwriting itself? It doesn't match the rest of this contract or the contract on the other side that you wrote.
Huh?
Just look at it!
Hey, you're right. It doesn't match. But wait. Why doesn't it? I know she signed it. I watched her do it.
What hand did she write with?
Her right. Wait, no, her left. Well, wait.
Let me guess. She wrote the contract with one hand and then signed with the other.
Yeah, actually. Now that I think about it, that's exactly what she did. She must be one of those amputees. No wait. Amphibious? Ambidextrous?
I believe the word you're looking for is ambidextrous, and no. Going off of this handwriting, I don't think she is.
Ooh, someone read a series of unfortunate events.
Mm-hmm.
But why would she sign with her other hand then?
Probably because learned about legal loopholes from young adult novels.
LMAO!
Huh?
It's a common misconception that if you sign a document with your non-dominant hand, that the signature is considered to be invalid.
But it is valid, right?
You tell me. It's your contract.
Well, then I say it counts.
Either EA, it's evidence that she was trying to get out of the contract.
That's circumstantial at best. Maybe that's just how she writes all her signatures.
Unlikely. She's... Okay. Well, if that's not good enough for you, there's a more prominent problem in the very first sentence.
Sorry, I want to go back. Why? It really just said she's. That's so weird.
To kill by her own hand all of the interlopers on my lake before the stroke of midnight tonight. No date specified.
I have an objection and an objective and a time frame. What's the
Objective!
problem here?
I think we have the objections here.
Problems. As in multiple.
What?
To start with, there's no date written anywhere on the contract to signify when tonight is.
It's tonight. This tonight.
How can that be this tonight's midnight?
Huh?
Midnight is 12 a.m., and it's the moment when one date changes into the next.
That's why whenever you turn something in, it has to be like at 11:59 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm still not seeing the problem here.
What date is it tonight?
It's Halloween! October 31st.
Right. So tonight, when 11:59 becomes 12 a.m., the date will also change from October 31st to November 1st.
Wait, that would mean that midnight for tonight.
That midnight for the tonight specified in this contract has already happened.
But that would mean that the deadline has already passed before the contract was even written.
It would.
But that's ridiculous.
No, say it the way it was spelled.
Ridiculous. Red. Whenever somebody in the movie says midnight, they always mean the next upcoming midnight. You're just trying to confuse me.
Is it working?
She's wavering. I just need one more piece of evidence to get her on my side.
Oops,
Shouldn't
that
have
was
said
supposed to
that.
be...
Inner thoughts.
Yeah, that should have been an inside thought.
When she's to reappear before me to accept payment of her own choosing. This isn't the worst phrasing for you, but it doesn't guarantee that you'll get the spell book.
What do you mean? It says right there, payment of my choosing.
But it doesn't specify what options the witch will give you to choose from. She could give you a choice between an old button and some broken shoelaces when you pop up to collect, and that would be perfectly within the parameters of this contract.
But she... You mean?
You done goofed.
Demon?
Oh! She tricked me!
Oh.
Whoa. I stepped back and shielded my face with the contract as Jill literally blew her top. The fire inside her head erupted into an inferno, sending a spout of flame nearly 5 feet into the air.
Dang.
The lid to her jack-o'-lantern head was sent flying straight up on the jet of flame, balanced there like it was on a fountain.
Well, pyro demons aren't exactly known for subtlety. How do I know?
I don't know.
After a few seconds, the flamethrower receded back into her head, and the lid landed neatly back in place with a soft plop.
Well, that is quite the trick, and we'll have to see if they continue to do that next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!